Hey, you right guys, Truth Munchers Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to the highlights of my entire week, which is of course Anne with an E. We're on season 3, episode 5. I just want to say a huge thank you to you guys for supporting these videos. I love the Anne with an E community, or whatever, I don't know if we have like a name, I don't know. But they're just the most adorable, wholesome little creatures that ever existed. Like, every time I upload a reaction to TV shows, there's always like a 1% of just knobheads. There's always that 1%, but Anne with an E, I'm yet to come across one person who's just a knob. So, I mean, it's worth shouting out that you guys are just the best, and I really do appreciate kind of the comments that you leave and the likes you leave on these videos as well. They've done a lot better. I think, to be fair, like Anne with an E is the best show that's on at the moment for on my YouTube channel. So thank you guys so much. And obviously, I adore the show to pieces. So yeah, I think we're going to be around halfway through the season already after this episode, because I'm going to assume there's approximately 10 episodes. I think someone confirmed there is about 10 episodes. So that's gone by so quickly already, but yeah, I'm very excited to see what they do with this episode. Last episode was fantastic. I loved it. I've loved every episode of this season so far, to be fair. All for different reasons as well. I felt like every episode had a different kind of tone and feel to it. The only thing that I want them to focus a bit more on is the girl who's kind of gone to that Christian school. I did agree with some people saying that it felt like it was kind of rushed, not rushed through, but we should have seen a bit more in the last episode, I think. Because she's a really good character and they've obviously been building on her. But last episode we only had about 2 scenes with her, and only one of those scenes was actually in the school. So hopefully we get a bit more with her character this episode, because I really like her as well. She's a very interesting one. So yeah, episode 5, guys. If you enjoy, remember to leave a like. If you're new, remember to subscribe. And if you do want the uncut reaction, unedited reaction to this episode of Anne with an E, as well with like I think season 1, 2, and the rest of season 3, then a link to the Patreon page will of course be down below, which really does help support the channel as well. Also links to Twitter, Instagram, Discord if you want to join that, and all other social media stuff. Pinned comment in description. But yeah, anyway guys, let's do this. Oh, it's Gilbert. In a bee suit.
Morning to you too, ladies.
Oh!
As always, I see. Give my regards to the Queen.
The Queen being Anne in your case, Gilbert.
Thank you.
Gilbert talking to bees is everything we didn't know we needed, but did in fact need.
Take the red-breasted nuthatch. Its main source of food is the spruce.
She said breast hurt.
Which is a conifer
God,
pest.
10-year-olds.
It's a wild disgusting.
Imagine if they had. Oh, get right. Oh, calm down. It was the smallest ball ever.
Goodness me.
How? How? Oh.
We are surrounded by savages.
What is going on? Everyone's so traumatic.
Ruby.
And Ruby fainted because she saw an Indian child.
Is she gonna be all right?
She's in shock.
She's in shock. Is that a joke? Oh my god, I can't be arsed.
She needs that. Honey cleanses the womb. No sickness.
Oh, he's going to be learning a lot, actually.
It's alright. It's alright. Just breathe. Oh God. It's alright.
Seriously, rather than jumping around on rocks. GG.
Thank you. Keep it. Not much of it.
Well, Alan.
Such a boss. He's so enthusiastic.
Quite a couple of weeks ago, but I wasn't allowed to see her. I hope she is doing well.
Weeks ago?
Nothing. They said that we will see her in the summer. You can only hope that she is well and happy.
Save her. Go and save her.
Why can't we use nature to be on the winning side of medicine?
Oh,
What else
Gilbert.
there is
I love
that we
him.
don't know.
And we stir to and fro.
Lobs her out the window.
Bed you
By accident, of course.
hang out of ideas.
Oh god. Was she gonna have a poo? Go to the toilet.
Then it's settled. Bash needs a wife. But he's still grieving.
Sebastian and that teacher, someone mentioned it in a comment last episode, and it makes sense.
Has your mother forgiven your scandalous Acadian affair yet?
She lives through melodrama. She'll feast off that night for weeks to come.
Yup, literally, there's so many people in the world that are like that. A little bit of drama, and I'm gonna be like, well.
Kindred spirits forever.
Dude, it's gonna be sad when she goes. Fuck. Jerry!
Hello.
That's why he left early. Boom, boom, my boy.
Let's open that beer in time.
In time for...
He's going to escort you.
You're not here to walk me home, are you? Because that's definitely not allowed.
Oh, these two could be
I know. I shouldn't be here.
the best thing in the
In
world.
fact, my mother would say it's highly improper. Flattery is also improper.
Does Eddie? I can go home now, Diana.
No.
Prefer.
No. Oh, I look so sad.
I'd prefer that we continue.
Boom! Romance. Sword. Like a Harry Potter theme.
Just look at these obituaries. So many incredible lives. Reading these makes me wish my own parents
Reading the
know
obituaries.
something about them.
Perhaps we should write an obituary for Mary
Yeah,
in the Avonlea Gazette.
Maybe.
For Delphine.
That's a lovely idea.
Anne, you're on the board. Charlie noticed you.
Good morning, Anne.
Sorry.
See you later, mate.
Dancing's for girls. But at least
It's literally Harry Potter. It's a Yule Ball.
Hate practicing with these silly boys.
I want to watch Harry Potter now. Fuck.
Billy has 2 left feet and they both smell awful.
Ma!
Well, what is your place in this matter? Is it to cook and clean for hours and hours, only to run home and do it all over again?
Surely there must be another way.
Precisely what I have been saying.
Anyway,
Maybe in time you'll have more children to help out on the farm. Perhaps a son or 2.
I expect he needs more time to...
You'll need a young wife. With some
Rachel.
arrangement, fond as it is, cannot be sustained. Find yourself a wife, or Delphine must be placed out.
What?
Adoption.
When tragedy strikes, such as yours, and you cannot care for a child,
Rachel?
you best consider matrimony.
Why would she put that idea into his head? She's trash. Rachel is trash. Every now and then I was a bit like, okay, maybe she's not too bad, but no, I'm just kind of done with her now. She's pissing me off.
I just remembered. I'm to accompany Minnie May in her music lessons, so I must go. Wait, can I...
She wants to meet Jerry.
If you hear her play, you'll never recover.
Bye.
She wants to get to Jerry.
Bye.
What would their ship name be? Derry? That kind of works, actually. Like Derry from It. Is he not going to be there? Oh, Jerry, what the fuck?
Diana,
Oh! You're on a tree!
we shall be monsters, cut off from all the world, but on that account, we shall be more attached to one another.
This genuinely feels like a show that could go on for 8 seasons at least, and there'd be enough story to tell. Because you'd see them all growing up and shit. Like, I feel like this could genuinely go on for so many seasons and still feel new and fresh. I don't know.
I'd like to write an obituary for Mary in the Gazette. She should have her legacy honored. I was talking with Anne, and she felt it would be something for Deli to hold on to.
Boy, let's go.
Look there. And see how the fold is at the back. It's away. And Bill. A nice cup of tea must set things right.
True. I have a tea right here.
You should see how you feel about this.
Oh, don't start with the music. Fuck. Oh, dude, I love that, like, friendship.
As promised, today we'll be practicing for the County Fair Barn Dance. Mr. and Mrs.
It's the
Lynn,
Yule
kindly
Ball.
present
Oh,
to us as
Rachel.
ever.
It's very nice to see you again.
No.
Thank you.
See, people saying her and Bash would make sense.
7 and 8 and back the other way.
No, no, no. We're not doing this trash dance.
Lovely.
Oh, they're gonna dance over me.
One center the dancer on your right. Right.
This ain't gonna work, Rachel.
Let's take a little break. Catch my breath.
A break? It's been off a second.
You can tell us.
Hi.
Yeah?
What if I'm pregnant?
Ruby!
My mother said if I so much as go near a boy, I might
Oh.
and if he touches me, then I'll certainly get pregnant.
Yeah.
So I must be. You all could be.
How could this be?
Ruin.
Who's the father?
Are we okay?
But there was so much touching.
That's not how it works. It's not.
Let's not have this conversation. Let's dip out, move on.
There are
No.
many steps to conceiving. First,
No.
Will, with your consent, go down
Oh.
cherished path to parenthood.
Yeah? And that, we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. Dip out.
I'm not going to dance.
You don't have to. You
Okay, we didn't go further. I thought we were going to go talk, but no.
Let's try this once again.
Shall I play?
Yes, thank you.
Hey, Ruby.
Caleb.
Is that her crush? I don't know who she's going to go with at this point. It could be any of them.
3, 4, and 5.
Hey, we're bossing it.
7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 7.
Oh, look at each other.
Hands and set.
No, they're giving each other looks, dude.
Left shoulder. Haha, very good.
Oh my god, this episode is a madness.
And together. 2, 3, 4.
Oh, come on.
Very good. And swing through raised arms to form another 7.
Oh my god, what is happening?
And 7. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4.
They're playing the music. They're playing music and shit. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, this is nice. Gilbert. Come on, this show's sick. This is how you do romance. None of that Legend of Korra shit. This. Oh no, I'm gonna cry. Fuck. Dude. Oh! This show is something else. This show is something else. I need to tweet, but I'm going to just wait because I don't want to miss a frame.
Well done. Well done.
Oh. I felt like they both just fell in love with each other. I felt like that was that scene. Like, they had their crushes, but I felt like they just fell in love. I'm not going to lie. Oh, come on! This is so fucking good. Oh. That might be my favourite scene of the season. I don't know, there's something about that. That shot as well is beautiful.
Oh.
No!
Afternoon, Anne. May I walk with you a ways?
I'm sure he's nice. I can't even be mad at him, really.
You think so much, and you're very emotional.
Go!
Damage your ability to have children in the future.
Okay, fuck off. Off you go, mate.
An overly active mind causes women to be barren.
This kid needs to die. I was giving him the benefit of the doubt. I was like, okay, I'm sure he's not that bad. Well, I was wrong.
If I feel something for a girl,
Oh.
does that mean that she's the one that I should marry?
Not necessarily, Blythe. Attraction, yes, it's important. And love is bigger than those feelings you're talking about.
He is in love. He fell in love literally then. I'm telling you. Cinematography is on point with this episode.
Look at all this. Aberdeen Isle of...
Oh, here it is.
Hello, Dana.
Jerry.
Oh,
How are you today?
don't.
Fine, thank you.
Don't break my heart.
What book is that?
Sorry. Would you excuse us?
No!
Oh. Of course.
Jerry!
Sorry.
Oh.
Jerry,
What's that?
it must belong to you.
Oh!
Yes. It's mine.
Oh, she put it in there for him. Haha! Cute. Oh, I love it. Look at him! He's so cute.
But I don't want to be barren. Well, surely there must be someone who can answer all this.
Gilbert. Yup.
No.
You have science.
What the fuck?
Is it true that
Jesus.
intelligence and passion, emotion are doomed to be infertile? Is that how
What the fuck?
There's nothing I've seen in my medical experience that would lead me...
Medical experience?
No.
And open your mouth and talk.
Good day, then.
Oh, Jesus.
Mary LaCroix.
Oh,
born on
no.
Momentous Day,
No.
1865. As those who knew her well can attest, her presence was felt like an endless summer. Her smile could lighten a room where no candles were lit. Her laugh
Dude.
would warm a home with an empty hearth.
See, Rachel can be cute. I don't...
Where she was with her cinnamon sugar glaze, constantly rebutting the lack of sweetness in this world. Her life was not short on challenges, and still, she held no grudges, believing instead that grace is perennial, like the green grass. Whatever Mary did, she did fully, unwaveringly, with open arms. She lived life with both her hands. And when she left this world on April 6th, 1899, her hands were held tightly by Sebastian.
Oh my god. I don't want to cry every episode for like... Ah.
She was laid to rest in a place she called home, Avonlea.
Dude, that was sick. That was sick.
That's your mama?
Fuck.
She was a lovely woman. I'm so ashamed we declined her invitations. So utterly ashamed that it wasn't nearly enough.
Perhaps we can bring some ease to their situation now. Somehow.
What about those marvellous apples of theirs? We could include them in our export. Don't you think they'd love them in England?
I do indeed.
Hey, there we go.
Let's have the dear boys over to dinner to discuss.
These two have come around on me this season with it. Oh, I feel like I'm cracking up. Oh, fuck this show. Oh my god, look at it! Look at the... Oh, these shots! Woo. Something else with this episode, man. This episode's like top tier, you know what I mean? What the fuck? Are they gonna perform a ritual? Are they gonna sacrifice, I don't know, a goat?
We women, powerful and sacred,
Oh, dude, so...
hallowed night. Our heavenly bodies belong solely to us.
We shall choose whom to love and with whom to share trust. We shall walk upon this earth with grace and respect.
We'll always take pride in our great intellect.
Oh! She's Eminem over here!
May soar, and should any man belittle us, we'll show him the door! Our spirits are unbreakable, our imaginations free. Walk with us, goddess, so blessed are we!
That was pretty sick. Oh my god, I love this episode.
What's wrong? What is it?
How I love being a woman.
GG. Oh my god. It's not even over yet. What? They're just... Oh, and they're gonna put it in with the horse giving birth. Oh! No! See, it's real. If this was The Walking Dead, it'd be CGI and it would look awful. Mad. Oh, that's the cutest thing I've seen in my life. GG. Oh, I feel like crying. That was such a fucking good episode. Oh! Jesus Christ. I'm actually gonna cry. Dude, that was something else, that episode was. There was something about that that was just mad. That was top tier Anne with an E, without a doubt. I'm going to go through seasons 1 and 2 and see where this is up with. This is up with episodes 5 of season 1. So 5 of season 1. And season 2, I'd say, was up there with episode 4 of season 2, episode 6 and 7 of season 2. Yeah, I'd say it was up there. This is in my top 5 episodes of Anne with an E. To say... Oh god, I need to have a... I keep trying to talk and keep my voice keeps cracking. Any other show, I'd look at this episode and go, that was the best episode of all time. But like, or best episode of the show. But going with this show, I don't know if I can say it's the best episode of the show because there's been so many 10 out of 10 episodes. Because this episode for me is a 10 out of 10. But I've just gone through and there's been 4 other 10 out of 10 episodes for me. So this is the 5th 10 out of 10 episode and I don't know where it would rank between them. But say we are only halfway through the third season of this show and it's had 5 10 out of 10 episodes for me. And that, I take my rating seriously, you know I do. I'm doing like 9.1.4 and all that shit. But to say we're in the 3rd season and it's had this many 10 out of 10s, it just shows how incredible the show is. This episode was just all about romance, and I'm a sucker for love stories and romance in books and TV and film and real life and all that shit. I'm a sucker for it. So when Anne with an E does it, and he does it to perfection, it's going to be a 10 out of 10 episode. So, I mean, there you go. It was just so good. It was so good. I don't even know where to start with this one. The only thing, I'm not saying it's a negative, but the only thing I wanted more was the kid at the Christian school. Like I said at the start of the episode, I kind of wanted a bit more of that. I feel like she's just going to come back and be a different person, and I felt like we should have had a bit more time with her maybe in the first 3 episodes. I felt like we should have had a lot more time with her, and I thought we'd get her with this episode. But that aside, that's not like a negative, that's just more of like, oh, I wish we had more of that character. Anne's love story, I feel like her and Gilbert realising they're in love with each other, and that dance was maybe the best scene of the episode. I loved that whole dancing was great. The way like cut out the guitar and went to its own music and you just saw them doing these looks to each other and shit. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, that was so good. And then on top of that we had Jerry and Diana. I was blanking on her name now. I was about to say Martha. What the fuck? But yeah, Diana and Jerry, him kind of walking her home, and then the second time she was disappointed that he wasn't there, but then he was at the tree waiting outside the house and stuff. They're just adorable, and she made him a little, was it a napkin? I don't really know. That was so cute. So just those 2 romance stories took up about 2/3 of the episode, but all the scenes were just done so well that you just kind of have to love it. People are going to love this episode, I know they are. I haven't seen anything on Twitter. The only thing I saw on Twitter was a notification of someone saying I can't wait for you to react to the episode. Just obviously didn't spoil much, but I haven't seen anything on Twitter, and people are going to adore this episode so much, I feel. Just because it had Jerry in there. I know people love Jerry, and had Diana and Jerry, and had Anne and Gilbert, so I know people are going to be hyped. And then we have just Matthew being cute, and the whole thing with Bash as well. This whole situation of Marilla I do agree that Marilla should not be looking after the baby while he works, because she's got her own life and she's old. She shouldn't be doing all that stuff at her age. She's got to live her own life and stuff. But I'm sure she doesn't mind, but you can tell like it's taking a toll on her and Rachel as well. So I do agree they need to do something about it. But giving the baby up for adoption, that was the dumbest idea I've heard in my life. I do think that the teacher and Bash should at least meet. I'm not saying maybe there's no chemistry there, I don't know, but I want them to meet and at least see if there's anything. Because she's a really good character and she's a teacher who's obviously not having any luck with Rachel's son and all that stuff. And Bash is a great character, of course. So all the scenes with him and Gilbert were really well done, and the obituary was beautiful for Mary. And even Diana's parents agreeing that they should do something about it, which I really like. Just a great episode. And then the end there as well, where they're all around the campfire saying they were like all happy to be women and stuff. It was just so cool. It's a really funny episode about seeing like them panic about whether they'd be barren if they overthought. It's so stupid, but it's funny. That kid who walked Anna home, what a knobhead, what the fuck. Yeah, one of the funniest episodes actually, I'd say. Really good. Really, really good. I'm obviously going to go a 10 out of 10 with this one. I thought it was perfect. From the first scene to the last, there was not one thing I would have changed. I just thought it was wonderful. So every scene was perfect. So 10 out of 10 for me. Cinematography as well, not to, you know, glaze over that, because the cinematography was some of the best Anne with an E has done, all in one episode. I felt like, usually with Anne with an E, there's like, it's always really well shot, and the cinematography is always really nice, but there's always like that one shot of the episode that stands out. But here there's like 5. There's like 5 shots with this, or even more maybe, that really stand out in my head. The one where like Anne and Gilbert were pointing ways up the way, and where they're dancing around the campfire, where they're running through the trees with the lanterns. I think they were lanterns. Just really well done. And then the little horse at the end. Oh god, I love this episode. I might actually rewatch that one, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, there we go guys, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, let me know what you thought of episode 5. If this season continues as this first half has been, if the second half is as good or maybe even better than the first half has been, this will be the best season. Without a doubt, this will be the best season. This will be better than season 1. And season 2 was fantastic as well. The only thing that brought it down for me a little bit was the first 2 episodes of season 2, but this so far, every episode has been great. So, yeah. Oh, I love it so much. There we go guys, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. If you want the uncut, unedited reaction, then the link to the Patreon page will be down below. And I'll see you, and all social media stuff as well. Tweet me your thoughts of this episode, for sure. Follow me on Twitter as well, your boy. And yeah, I'll see you next week for episode 6. Until then.